Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet, it's RJ. Mebius! And today we will be taking a look at the Bandai Tamashii Nation's Ultra Act Ultraman Mebius. First off, with articulation, his head is on a ball peg, although it doesn't really do much. The neck is just a ball joint, and that's where you're going to get most of the movement from. Arms swing upwards, rock back and forth, and rotate 360 degrees. The elbows are double jointed. Hands are on a ball peg, so that they both bend and rock slightly. Chest is on a ball joint, but it doesn't really do very much. It's kind of restricted by his chest. Waist is also pretty restricted. Legs can kick back and forth. They're also on a hinge so that they can kick slightly more. Knees are also double jointed. And feet are on a ball hinge. Toes are also hinged too, but that does next to nothing. For effect parts, he comes with a pair of fists as seen on the figure. This is the pair of hands he comes boxed with. Comes with a pair of splayed hands so that you can emulate his rise scene as seen on the back of the box. Or alternatively, you could just do that. Comes with a pair of flat chopping hands, for chopping obviously. He comes with two alternate color timers, one of which has the edges chopped off so that his arms can get closer together so you can more easily pose the Mebium shot. He also comes with a red color timer, although the edges are not clipped so you can't as easily pose the Mebium shot. He comes with the Mebium blade, which is just attached to the Mebium brace. And this Mebium brace is a pain to get off for the first time, so do be careful. You will most likely scuff the paint during your first attempt. The Mebium blade, or the Mebium shot, is just attached to a chopping hand, which is molded in the same color as the Mebium blade, although mine is slightly warped. He also comes with a flight stand, but that's not really much of a focal point. Paint and detail. His head is painted silver with red accents. His eyes are a separate piece which are molded in translucent plastic and under certain lighting conditions look as if they're glowing. Most of his chest is red, aside from his chest plate with its blue color timer. Shoulders as well as some accents on the arm are silver. The Mebium brace is red, gold, and black with a red jewel in the center. He has several gold accents on his stomach, mostly silver with red highlights going down the legs, the same gold patterns on his shins, and his feet are just red. And here he is from behind with his glorious fish fin. Here he is compared to some Ultra 500 figures. As you can see, he towers over them. Here he is compared to some 6-inch vinyl figures. And here he is with Zero. Here's the figure's box. It's basically the same box you get with every single Ultra Act figure. Promotional shots on the back. A bunch of Japanese guff on the bottom. Picture of the figure on the side as well as the character's name. And the box has a color timer. And I just knocked over the box of staples. Anywho, I would quite recommend this figure, although it does have quite a bit of problems with the paint. As such, here on the arm, looks like it's been heated with a blowtorch before it got sent into the box. You will most likely scuff the paint on the wrist when trying to switch out the Mebium brace. And there are some slight molding lines throughout the figure, such as on the shoulder. You can see where the head connects, and there are some slight molding lines on the leg. So overall, a good release with a few flaws. I would say pick it up as soon as it gets imported over by Bluefin. Unless you're impatient like me, then just import it. Anywho, have a nice day, and watch out for pandas.